So collage is a personal visual journal that you create to access your inner intuition, your inner wisdom, and also your resources. Soul Collage is one of the many wonderful tools to address the question, who am I and what am I doing on this earth? So the process of making the cards, it's actually quite easy. You don't have to be an artist to enjoy this process, and it's also very enjoyable. Finding images in the society, in the world we live in, is very easy. We have a great abundance. There's plenty of magazines all over, and then you can just let yourself go through them and just pick the ones that in that moment call to you. You find images because that image speaks to something inside of you that you might not really know how to define, but you sense it. So it's very important when you have an image that calls to you to start looking at bringing it out from where it was and putting it into a different context, and then see what other images want to go with it. And eventually you come to a place where you have organized your composition and you put them on a card. And that's your first Soul Collage card. So there are different suits in Soul Collage. Zina Frost, the author of the book and the founder of Soul Collage, has defined 4 main suits. The first one is the committee, which is the psychological suit, parts of our inner self as well as the roles that we play in life. Second suit is the community suit. That has to do with our connection with a larger group of people. In this suit we put friends, family, we put mentors, teachers, whether we have met them personally or not, whether they're dead or alive, it doesn't matter. And these are somehow our support system. Then one more suit is the companions, and that is the suit that brings in the energetic experience of being in our own body. And it is inspired by the yoga tradition of the chakras, and to find an animal for each chakra. And the reason is that animals carry an instinctual energy, and they also become very powerful symbol of wisdom. The fourth suit is the council, and the council is the realm of the spirit, the realm of the archetype. Another card that is very important to make is what is called the source card. And the source card doesn't have a shadow and is not ever consulted, because the source is really about honoring the experience of oneness. And for each of us, there might be different words that we choose to describe that experience. It could have a religious connotation, it could have a spiritual connotation, or it could have just a connotation of the experience, the desire that we have to connect with something that is larger than us. You know, we all have the experience of being many. We all play different roles in life, from the natural one of being a daughter, for example, in my case, becoming a mother, you know, being a young woman, being an old woman, being a person who tends to the house, and a person that has a professional image. So there are many, many of us, not just one. But in the same time, we all have inside that desire for oneness, that desire for connectedness, interconnectedness also with our natural reality. And Soul Collage is really a unique tool in the sense that it honors both. Sometimes, especially in moments of stress, we forget how many resources we actually have within. And doing a reading with Soul Collage usually really brings up exactly the pieces of you that you might have forgotten you have. Because I think remembering is at the key of spiritual development and personal development. We tend to forget who we are, we tend to forget where we're going. We tend to forget to keep the mind focused on the things that really count for us. And I find the soul collage has been very helpful for me to remember.